Hello, hello, hello. It is Veyr here again today, and we finally got our YouTube stuff monetized, which means ads. If you really don't like ads, just install AdBlock or something. But if you do, then I'm not getting money, so I can't stream. Because streaming software costs money, and poor Veyr is poor, so he needs money in order to buy streaming software so he can stream for you guys. So, watch the ads if you want me to stream, basically. Yeah. About that. Let's grab our free daily boost of the day. What am I going to do today? Tell you the truth, I don't know. So I found out that Svelger Fangs are actually a 1% drop, which makes me really unhappy. However, they drop in 2 to 3s. The other thing is, well, Here's our stuff and junk things. Oh, I know what I'm doing today! Let's farm Legion tokens, since I'm out of Legion tokens! Yeah! Perfect. I have a plan. Step 1. Pull the farming pet out of the bank. Bright Paragon pet. I also have Infernal Caladbolg, which I might also use in addition to the Bright Paragon pet today. I am not your pet, rather you are mine. I love the text on that thing. So let's grab these quests. Where do I have to go? Overworld? I think that's where I have to go. No, that's wrong. It's something else. There's a better place in Overworld. Bright Fortress. Nope, I do not want to see a cutscene. Yes, I think this is where I must be. Ah, yes, perfect. So I come in here, I shoot up the bright side things. Then I go in here and shoot up the other things. Die, please. See, I'm a polite hero. I say die, please. Because I don't want you to just die, because that's kind of rude. So I'm asking you to die, please. Oh wait, these guys are undead, right? I can grab, who's it, what's it? The Blinding Light of Destiny. That should help a little bit. That should help a little bit. Not all these guys are undead, but the Dark Assassin is the guy with the health, and he is undead. So that should assist in my speed of farming. So we're going to use the Bright Paragon pet today. And we'll use Abyssal Angel for now, but it might be more efficient to use a different class known as the Blazebinder. Man, my brain is just half dead today. So this one gives me 50 Legion tokens. Handy. They're probably not going to respawn in time. Let's kill these guys first. So is it more efficient to use Abyssal Angel, or is it more efficient to use Blazebinder? Let's try Blazebinder and check it out. Blazebinder's pretty quick, actually. Yeah, I think Blazebinder's more efficient. Wait for that guy to spawn. Ah, poop. He didn't spawn. I clicked the button before he spawned. So then he didn't take the nuke to the face. La-di-da-di-da. Then these guys will take the nuke to the face. As follows. So it's... excuse me, Scented Light of Destiny. I did not need that. So it's maybe 2 minutes in. I've gotten 100 Legion tokens, so maybe on average 50 Legion tokens a minute or so. Yes, I know the clock says it's about 4 minutes in, but that's because I spent the first 2 minutes yabbering about me not knowing what to do. You get the point. Today we shall also inspect Dage's fortress of stuff and junk and things. I mean, not his fortress, stuff and junk and things, his shop, to see if there's anything new for this Christmas. Or Frostvel. Or whatever you want to call it. After I farm a bunch of Legion tokens, of course, first. Because one needs Legion tokens to... Nope, not that one. Nope! Because one needs Legion tokens to buy things from the Legion. Which makes sense, right? Because you wouldn't... What else would you use Legion tokens for? Let's see how many we got. Okay, so we have 330. Not much, but thanks to the power of the Bright Paragon pet, that shall increase with at a reasonably high pace. Although I wish there was a better farming class than Blazebinder and Abyssal Angel. Abyssal Angel is really good at hitting multiple targets, and Blazebinder is really good at just dealing damage to a lot of targets. Now that I think about it a little bit, I don't think there's any class that's better than Blazebinder and Abyssal Angel. They, yes, because I can English. They are essentially the best farming classes out there for this purpose. Let's see if we can scroll down a little bit so I can see that. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to see. Let's pop these guys. So, these guys are basically the best farming classes out there. And while that's, you know, while that's great that I have the best farming classes, it's not so great because it also means I got nowhere to go. Oh yeah, I know what I want to do today. I finally remembered. I wanted to get Shaman class and rank it. I ranked 10 Arkengrove, I never got Shaman. And I heard Shaman was really good for farming. Darn, I forgot. I'm sure you guys won't mind if I do Dage farming instead, right? Instead of ranking Shaman. Because you guys like Dage farming. Right? I hope. Anyhow. Regardless of that. Regardless of that little mishap that that completely slipped my mind that I want to do Shaman class. Well, I would say... So, now it's up to me. Since I'm not streaming, I can't ask you guys if you want to see me do Shaman stuff more, or do you want to see me just farm Dage more. So, I'm going to make the choice. I get to be the choice maker. Ha! And I get to choose whether I want to rank Shaman or I want to farm Dage stuff. So Dage's birthday is in April, I'd like to say, so it's not too far from now. So generally speaking, it would be incredibly great if I had stuff by the time, I had a reasonable amount of Legion tokens, preferably 5,000 plus by the time his birthday rolled around. So I'm going to start stacking up my Legion tokens from now onward. Because I really do need to have enough Legion tokens by the time his birthday rolls around, for the purpose of, otherwise I'll not have stuff. So we'll just slowly and steadily increase our Legion token count. I also do need to continue Nulgath farming for Nulgath Nation House. They are going to have some kind of Nulgath class called the Void Warlord, and apparently it has ridiculous requirements. So if you don't have the Nulgath Nation enchanted Nulgath Nation House, I believe it's 60 totems or something crazy like that. If you have the Nation House, then it's, I think, only 40. Man, that is insane. It is so much harder to farm Nulgath regions than it is to farm Dage Legion tokens. Anyhow, I'm going for the Nulgath Nation house, so it doesn't matter to me too much. Regardless. But I just think it was nice to let you guys know. Void, on the topic of Void Warlord. I hope it's a good class considering. They say that there's not going to be an AC shortcut for it. It's only going to be gettable through the farming quest, which I think is fair because Abyssal Angel was only available through ACs and could not be farmed. So I think that's very fair. I mean, but considering how hard it is to get that class, I dearly hope it's a good one. Because people will not stand for a crummy class. Considering how hard it is to get. But I'm getting the Enchanted Nulgath Nation house anyway, so it's not really too out of my way. By the way, I have made approximately 0 progress on that since my last video that showcased Nulgath farming. The one with the warning may be boring. So, I haven't gotten any Nulgath farming done. You know, not really the greatest of positions. I really should get some Nulgath farming done, but nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting it done. I don't have the time to do this. Yawn. I should have around maybe 500 to 600 Legion tokens by now. Maybe 500. 600 might be too high of an estimate. We'll check the next time we complete the quest. Oh, come on, that guy just... Legion token? Oh, 690. Okay, so my conservative estimate makes me happy when I underestimate the amount that I have. That's good. It's always good to have more than you think you have. Can we die? Thanks. It's always good to have more than you think you have. That's going to have to be a fact. So we'll do this Legion token farming. I was gonna do Shaman, but I guess maybe not today. I didn't sleep very well last night, and I most definitely have not been drinking a sufficient amount of water today. So dehydrated and sleep deprived, etc. So that's not really a good sign. I can't think of anything to say, that's why I'm not talking. So when I stream in the future, you guys better think of things to ask me or things to make me comment about or questions that I can answer while I'm speaking, while I'm streaming, so that I don't just sit here and do nothing. Because I think it's boring to sit here and do nothing while, you know, we just watch everything go down. Hello, move please. Thank you. Alright, let's try Abyssal Angel. I haven't tried Abyssal Angel with the axe, so we're gonna test that out next. Oh, Abyssal Angel with the axe is really, really good, I think. So I guess maybe we'll keep today's video short since I'm not in the best of conditions. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to write this down in my notepad. I hope I remember to do that. I'm going to buy the Shaman class and use it. I'm going to farm it, preferably to rank 10. even though I know there's a point in time where they'll do boosts around Christmas, the issue is that I'm going to be out of town, which means the only machine I'll have with me is a crummy laptop, and I can't record on that because it's too weak, because it's lagging like crazy just having AQ Worlds open, let alone me recording anything, and it would take like 5 hours to process. And also, I probably can't upload videos while I'm on a cruise ship, because I think they limit your bandwidth or something along those lines. I don't know. Something along those lines of limiting your bandwidth and other rude things like that. So I don't think I can upload videos while I'm there, unfortunately. So I won't be able to, that means I can't take videos while the boosts are on. Most likely I will completely miss the boosts, I will miss the boosts entirely, which is going to be sad. But it's, hey, it's a thing. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to deal with that. Ooh, so I'll probably do shaman tomorrow. If I don't finish tomorrow, then I'll finish farming the day after tomorrow. So I'm going to try to keep my videos under an hour in length, because, you know, most people don't watch super long videos. Oh yeah! A lot of people, or maybe one people, I don't know, I'm just bad at counting. Don't ask me to count, but I'm good at math. Told me that they really liked me color customizing my armor and getting everything to match and all that stuff video. So that's really nice to know, because it means that I know you guys like it. So that means I'll be doing it again in the future. So you can look forward to that. That'll be next time I change my armor, which probably won't be too soon unless there's a specific item that, unless I find maybe an armor or a cape I really like and I really want to use in the rare shops this Frostfall, and something from there that really catches my fancy that I really want to use. That'll probably be what I use. That'll probably be my choice. And then I'll get everything to color match and all that, etc. things that I do. So I guess you can look forward to that if they have stuff that I like. But you never know if they have stuff I like, because I'm pretty picky. I guess you do know that I like slim armors, and I like wings for capes. I like swords as a cape as well. I also like slim weapons, preferably thin blades. You know, for example, this is too thick. And, you know, blood I can't really do anything about it, because blood is the only thing that does what it does. I gotta turn in the quest. We'll check my Legion tokens while we kill these guys now, because I want to see how many Legion tokens. Probably over 1,000 now. Here it is, 1,030. See? I was right. It's exactly one quest complete over 1,000, so perfect. Very well done estimating, Veyr. So for today's video, I'm going to farm to, let's go with 2,000, because I think that's a pretty fair number. And then, because I don't feel completely great today, then next time I will farm to the full. And next time I'll farm to 5,000 or so when I next do a Legion token farming quest. Depending on how interested I am in continuing this specific area of farming, or if I want to just what is it called? Or I want to use the Infernal Clad Bowl quest as well. So for this one, we're about 19 minutes in, and about 1,000-ish Legion tokens. So I'd like to say we get maybe every minute and 15 seconds we get 50 Legion tokens. On average. And it's just an estimate on top of that. So it's an average estimate. So we get 50 Legion tokens per minute and 15 seconds or so. So that means in an hour and 15 minutes... Whoa, that's not 10. That's 60. The math is real. Anyhow, we'll round it to a minute. So in an hour, I get 3,000. No, I get really bad. An hour. Every 2 minutes, I get 100 Legion tokens, or 2.5 minutes. So 5 minutes, I get 200 Legion tokens. So in an hour, I get 12 times 200, which is 2,400 Legion tokens. There we go. Man, I'm bad at mathing when I'm kind of AFK from life and stuff. Anyhow, not really my worry at the moment. We're just going to farm to a solid 2,000 Legion tokens, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, change of plans. I have been notified that we are going out for dinner. And I am hungry. I cooked my lunch today. It was the stupidest thing I've ever cooked. By the way, when I cook, I don't cook normal food. I throw together whatever I see and I feel like eating. So today, I took some instant noodles, the kind that you boil, and I stir-fried them with eggs and Argentinian steak sauce called chimichurri. It's made with Italian parsley and garlic and vinegar, olive oil, pepper. It's really, really good. You should try. So it's, fully vegetarian. Anyhow, it's meant for steak though. The sauce is vegetarian. And I mixed that with eggs. I threw green onions in that eggs. I threw pepper and stuff in that eggs. And then I stir-fried the lot together and made egg and instant noodle lunch. I mean, I don't even know what it's called, but man, that was pretty good stuff. It tasted great, except I didn't put enough salt, so it was a little bit light. That's easily remedied, though, by putting salt. That was really fun. And that was a crazy lunch, too. It was hilarious. And then I played Magic all afternoon for any of you Magic players. You know I love playing Magic. And, of course, I did that all afternoon with a friend of mine who came over. We played Magic, discussed things, talked about money. Because when you talk about Magic, you talk about money. Magic's not a cheap game. Magic is not a game for those who are lack of money. If you are lack of money, do not play Magic. On the other hand, if you have some money and you invest well in Magic, you can gain much money out of Magic. I have made a lot of money out of Magic. Usually I pour that profit directly back into Magic, but sometimes I also use that profit for something else, such as the profit I made from selling a certain card called Cavern of Souls turned into my graphics card. 4 copies of Cavern of Souls, not 1. And I have a 3GB 1060 because I couldn't be bothered to pay $80 more for a 6GB one. And to be honest, I couldn't care less because they're just so similar in terms of specs. The only difference is, I believe, the extra 3 gigs of VRAM and the... what is it? And I think a few extra CUDA cores, like 16 or 40 or something low. Anyhow, I'm not using those for processing my videos anyway. I'm using my CPU because it's actually slower with graphics up. It's actually slower to process videos with graphic acceleration enabled than it is to process them without graphic acceleration enabled, because my CPU is in a different tier from my GPU. Because my GPU is a 1060. That's a maybe that's the kind of thing that you buy in a maybe $1,000 computer build. Except I put it in a $2,000 computer build, so all the other parts are worth so much more. So proportionally, it's wrong. I should probably have a 1070, if not a 1080 in this build. But I don't play games, and I only have 1080p monitors that are 60 hertz, so it doesn't really matter. As long as I have a discrete graphics card. AQ Worlds runs fine. Age of Empires runs fine. It's from 2000, and those things ran off of ancient graphics cards. Totally fine. So there are no issues whatsoever with, you know, a perfectly up-to-date 1060. So, and I chose the more powerful CPU. I have an i7-6800K. So it has it's a hex core with hyper-threading, so it has 6 cores, 12 threads, because I want to use it for video processing. Turns out I can't really, I think it's overkill because my, the rendering thing, whatever it is, doesn't use that much of it. It doesn't use more than 40% of my CPU at any given time. I mean, I've rendered multiple things at once. I render a video and music and was uploading all at the same time, and it did not use more than, I think, 60%. And I have so much RAM, I've never gone above 10 gigs of usage. And I have 32 gigs, so I totally spent way too much on RAM. On memory, RAM, whatever you want to call it. I have a 500GB Samsung 850 EVO solid-state drive. I do not want to pay for the M2 drive. I don't think the extra speed matters. I mean, it does matter, but I didn't want to deal with it. Also, I heard those things have heating issues, and also issues with Windows 7 not recognizing them because they did not exist in the heyday of Windows 7. And because I don't like Windows 10, I'm using Windows 7. So, that's a thing as well. Alright, when we finish this Dark Heart quest, I will be done. Because I am off to dinner. I cannot wait for dinner because I am hungry. Lazy Veyr is lazy. Lazy Veyr is hungry. Lazy Veyr is sleepy. Lazy Veyr plays Magic. Lazy Veyr plays AQ Worlds. Lazy Veyr, etc. Also, one thing I like about this map, there are no random spawns. Of course you can't have... Of course you wouldn't have forgotten my random spawns, my hatred of random spawns. Random spawns! Random spawns! I hate random spawns! Anyhow, that makes me happy that there are no random spawns. Everything I kill is something that is for the quest. So we're at 7 out of 10 dark cards. Let's check the Legion token count. We're at 1420, so then this one looks like it'll be 3. And that one will be another 20, so that will put me at 1440, then 150, so 1590. In theory, we'll get about 1590, so we'll be at about 1590 Legion tokens, which is a little bit short of my projected and wanted 2,000 for today, but that's alright because I gotta eat. Because I gotta eat. Yeah. We'll do the Infernal Collab Bowl next time, which will probably be Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how many days it takes me to rank Shaman to rank 10. I'll probably rank it at 10, unless it's not that great, then I'll just rank it at 5, because Lazy Veyr is lazy, and he only ranks classes he really, really likes to rank 10. Alright, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching, and do let me know if there's something you want to do other than me rambling while I do whatever things. Not that I'll necessarily do what you want me to do, but so I have some idea of what you guys want me to do. So yeah, have a good day, everyone.